Yeah, that's her old
Shit.
age.
Dang, what was that? Dang, what was you doing that your back hurting?
Remodeling the whole house.
We live?
Yeah. Doing it yourself.
That's our shit. All girls wanna be like this. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the most reckless podcast in the universe.
Hello, internet world.
And this is the intellectual nonsense.
My leads are going.
Sound like that noisy cricket from Men in Black. You need to act like I'm gonna break this little bitch. Blow you into
Like,
it.
you get a Series 4D atomizer, I get a little midget cricket.
Right? Hey, I need
That
me
shit
a
did
cricket.
damage though. Like, you can't even lie, it did damage though.
I need me a cricket. They should make a Men in Black game that is like fighter. Like,
Oh, you mean like a fighting style
like
game?
a fighting style game. Not
I
just a
would,
game.
what about an RPG? Like, I think it would be good as an RPG. Kind of like what they did with the Harry Potter world, except it's like Men in Black.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you know what? We do
I
have
think
little
it'll be-
mini worlds out
Yeah,
here now.
you can do that.
Like now we've got a cachet of movies because back in the day, all the movies was just now growing for us in the 90s. But now we got like
Now you
everybody
can have
got
a
their
whole
own little
franchise.
world and their little
All the
piece to it,
franchises
yeah.
can like really expand.
yeah,
it's easy for them to
yeah.
I mean, with Men in Black, I think was different because I mean, after the movie, they did have the series.
Yes.
You remember the series?
Cartoon was my
That
shit.
the animated
The
series was
intro-
pretty good.
Man,
No, that thing went hard. Like,
Oh, I-
I be trying.
cartoon.
I think you can
I
find it on
watched Power
Tubi.
Rangers.
Oh,
Remind me to talk about it later.
What? Let's go into it. Let's stop right here. What you think?
I was very disappointed.
Damn,
I felt like Power Rangers has been away for how long?
this is like 30
Like
years.
these people are grandparents now. I'm
they,
sure.
they ain't that old.
But okay.
they got kids. They got
Okay.
kids, but they ain't got.
They're
no-
about to be grandparents. You had all this time,
They're our
and
age.
that's what you.
They're not our age. They're a little
No.
bit older.
They look older
if you-
than us.
N-
They're
nah,
not
some of them
our
don't look
age.
old
Hold
though.
up.
Some of them ain't look
Hold
old.
up. If
Like,
you
if you see-
remember, because
That's
how,
a lot.
That was the
How was-
90s.
how
They
was-
were like
I was in
tw-
elementary
they were 20.
school.
They were like in their 20s and
And they were
90s.
already
Yeah.
teenagers. And they were teenagers.
but they was like
They were
they was like-
teenagers,
they
but
was
they were like
16.
20.
Okay, they were in their early 40s, mid 40s. That's still being a grandparent because you could have a kid when you're like 16. Anyway,
not a lot of people in Hollywood
I'm
was having a kid that
disappointed.
young now.
I think that they did it just for a memory for the two that passed away. It was just like a little.
It was rushed.
It was rushed. Yes, it was rushed, and I'm not gonna lie. I was excited. I pressed play, and I was telling my boyfriend, I was like, I am the Pink Power Ranger, and once this movie's done, I'm gonna do all these moves on you. Like I was lit. Cause that's how you was when you were a kid. You watched it, and what you do? Run outside and try to do those moves. Yeah, exactly. You're hitting branches, and you think you have all this power in your backyard. That's how I felt. I felt that little child in me, and then I saw it, and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? This is an hour of my life that I'm never getting back."
Yeah.
I was disappointed. Straight up, I was
mean, it just had
disappointed.
nostalgia hits.
No, I feel like
Yeah.
they did it just for a memory for the two that
Yeah,
passed away. Like,
nostalgia hits, of
rest in
course.
peace, da-da-da-da, and now let's go upon our lives. I'm disappointed.
Me personally, I would have shot it like
It was so cool.
I would have went Lionsgate. If you seen like Saw movies, I would have went with that type of color as far as picture of how it looks gritty. I wanted it to look gritty because this is like I know we grew up with it.
Yeah.
Leave 1994 where it's at. Let's
I
come
still
up,
felt.
update us
I
and
still.
come up.
Yep. Exactly. I agree. You should
1940
have done
it's
it
about
like
to be
with
40 it's about
today's
to be 40
technology.
years. It's about to be
Like-
40 years.
Like when they did the beginning, not the whole movie. The whole movie's trash. Like the new one that got rebooted a couple of years back.
Oh yeah, that one.
Okay, the whole movie trash. But that
Yeah,
beginning,
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't.
that just that little snippet where Bryan Cranston was he was playing the Red Ranger, and you saw how like he had like they just made a muscle suit for the Red Ranger. I said, that's how you should shoot this. It needs to be like a grounded, gritty, like they're gonna kill. We gotta let them kill because they old. They're our age. We want death. I don't want you to go lock them up and go do all this other stuff.
I mean,
Put
they
them in
technically
jail.
destroy their enemies. Like, they blew them up and shit.
But I want the blow
Like,
up to stop looking like fireworks and looking cool, and let it be an actual blow up, like military blow up. Like it's gonna destroy some cities because the blow up is too much.
Apple juice box.
You said what?
Said I felt like I needed an apple juice box. Watch
Yeah,
What was wrong with that?
Yeah. And I'm good for a cartoon. Don't get it twisted.
No, my inner child was there for the first, I'll say, pushing it 7 minutes. Pushing it. First of all, the way I like how they got rid of the yellow Power Rangers, because she did pass away in real life. So obviously they don't want no one to play that role. But the way she went, the first 60 seconds, I was like, oh, come on. No. Yeah, and
I mean, there was a whole nother, like,
I felt like hitting the
Yellow
side
Ranger
of my
too,
TV.
so come on now.
You know when your TV looked a little blurry or something you want. That's what I wanted to do.
You can't do
I wanted
that
to
with
hit the
TVs
side
now.
of the.
You can do that with them box TVs, but not these new ones. These you gonna need a whole new TV.
Them things is barely made. They put the most cheapest plastic in that shit.
Yeah, no, but that's how mad I don't know. And I go on Facebook, right? And I said that I tagged Watch Power Rangers and da 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 da. I put if I was to give it what is it rated? What is that I put? They took it down. Facebook took it down. So I rated the movie. I said I give it 1.5 star. They took it down, and I got a notification saying that what I posted.
What was it? Bullying or something like that?
Yeah, for that status. And
Yo, Facebook been tripping like that.
They really have.
but I think they're set up certain words. I said I rate this movie whatever. I put 1.5 star. That's what I put, and I put the little emoji of a star. That shit, like literally the moment I hit post, not even 20 seconds later, it got taken down and told me I couldn't do that.
Yeah, Facebook just like the most simplest thing.
You know why?
I dislike
because Facebook knew it was straight ass, so it took it down.
I'm talking about anything. Anytime you post up anything, and it's not even no cuss words in there. I said something that was like just normal conversation. Oh, I dislike this such and such, and
Yeah.
Facebook was striking it. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm looking, man, dispute that.
I mean, yo, like there was this one time, like this one girl I know, she posted like the lyrics to like a Pretty Ricky song. So I continued it. It was
you got in trouble.
Oh, you put the stuff in there.
all I said was beat it up, and the next thing you know, like, oh, this is violent.
Violate,
I'm like,
yeah.
bitch, this ain't violent.
I told my coworker, watch when I get to work tomorrow, I'm gonna paper cut your ass. I was fucking banned for 30 days. I was so mad.
A paper
"Who
cut?
And you know that it tells you like, do you agree with this? You put no, and you get the type of reason. So I got so mad. I wrote on that and said, who has died or been really seriously injured from a paper cut?
A paper cut, boy. Serious, boy.
Oh,
I mean, it ain't death.
Man, get a paper cut to your neck. See what happens.
Put it in the wrong spot. Put one in the crease of your toe.
Oh my God, Jackass did that.
Yeah,
Remember?
man.
When it's did it between each.
I was like, ooh. It gave me the same feeling. I don't know if y'all still feel this.
Shout out
but
to
when
Steve-O
I'm holding a
getting
knife
sober,
and I'm
though.
cutting like a sandwich, I feel like that sharp.
That you feel like it's gonna get you. Yes, I got new knives.
What is this?
I felt the aluminum close to my and it was this much, but it's like I felt it.
Yeah.
Yes, I know what you mean.
Oh,
I know what
man.
you mean.
Do we have the same traumas? But how we all
Probably.
connected with the same
But
story?
I feel like
never
everyone
had the
has
same-
got cut.
Yeah.
Everyone here has been
Yeah.
paper cut.
Yeah.
Paper cut.
Of course.
Paper cut.
Paper cut,
You
knife
work
cut,
in the
who
office,
cares?
boy. You've been.
That's the worst
You've
too.
been
When you
cut.
forget and
When
you have
you're
to go
just
talk to a
filing.
patient and you go hand sanitize, you're like, ah! Because you forgot that you that you have those paper cuts. That's the worst. But cut by a knife.
Yeah.
Cut by a knife.
Cut by a piece of glass, yeah, basically.
Cut by a knife. Me too. So it's something we all experience, and I know it wasn't pleasing because I know you ain't cut yourself and be like, "Ooh, delightful."
Yeah.
That shit fucking hurts.
I mean, if you think that's delightful, you need some help.
Y'all ever hit something hard?
You mean like stub your toe?
No.
No,
with
that
your
shit
hand.
hurts too.
Like with your toe, you just go to ouch immediately.
Don't
You
hate,
start
don't you hate when your furniture
you start screaming in a falsetto.
Yeah.
Don't you hate when your furniture starts moving around on its own? So you just hit your toes on it?
What?
Because your furniture moves around.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
think so?
Yeah, fuck you. Yes.
No.
It
No.
wasn't there yesterday.
Nah, you know why it's moving? Cause people like you and that one back there, y'all like to tussle around, and then furniture be moving.
Yeah, they do.
They don't move on their own, but I'm saying y'all tussling around, and then furniture get to moving.
What?
And then now it's in a new location. What? Y'all always like to do this play fighting and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's how the
I
furniture
just
get moving.
posted a video of me whooping Nakala's ass, and the video caught me running around just whacking her.
Right.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure I moved my bed too. But I will get home because I have tile, and I know where the feet are in between the tiles. Like there's a line right here and a line right here. And if I see it over the line or I know it was moved, I'll push it back. That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not.
OCD.
Okay.
Because you want to
think so.
you want to make sure you know where your clearances is at.
Yeah. Like, I think I do have that. I did go a little bit off on my boyfriend because he's moving like the toothbrush cup. And I know there's simple things, but when you've had it your way for 2 years with no one interrupting you, and then all of a sudden I can no longer put my toothbrush on the right hand side of the sink, now it's on the left. Oh no, we have issues.
You gotta compromise.
Yeah. I bought the toothpaste and the toothbrush holder, leave it where it's at.
No, but you gotta compromise. Y'all gotta have a discussion when stuff gets moved.
But you know, like your body sometimes does things without you telling it. It
Right.
automatic. So when
You
I'm
get a
doing
routine.
this and there's no cup, I'm mad.
Yeah,
So now I'm
that's
like,
because you're in a routine.
Yes. No.
But sometimes that routine gotta be disturbed because you'll, like, when I'm driving to the house, I never go back to the house the same way.
Okay.
You always gotta switch it up. You
okay.
don't know who the fuck is watching you.
That's true. Stop it.
I watch a lot of forensics, so
Listen, let
this
me
is
tell
why.
you what happened today. I can't make this shit up. I'm writing questions, but this is good.
Okay.
I'm sleeping.
Okay.
Right? Slight little sound. The kitchen is far from my room, from the master bedroom. It's on the other side of the house.
Right.
So I can't hear nothing. But my daughter in my mom's room is closer to the kitchen. So they hear everything.
All right.
Little explosion in my house. We're thinking the worst, you know?
Right.
People are grabbing weapons and stuff like that.
Right.
Did you know that a watermelon could explode?
Yeah.
On its own.
Yeah.
I did not know that. I guess when it encounters heat or when the watermelon has extreme liquid inside of its own.
Right.
I didn't know that. I didn't know it just explodes on its own. This thing exploded in the kitchen at 2:12 a.m. It went everywhere. I'm thinking I'm thinking someone's at the house, someone shot up the watermelon inside my house, or they put a freaking bomb inside my. This is my thought of two.
Put a bomb in the water.
Dude,
I'm fucking kidding.
listen.
Who got the time? Who has the time?
Listen.
You know what?
Or the precision to put some
Listen,
kind of
I'm
explosive in
35 years old. I've never in my life have heard about a watermelon exploding. Never. I've seen people do tricks like put rubber bands on it. How many rubber bands can you put? You know, punching it. Yeah. I seen that and they explode. I've never heard of a watermelon chilling on the counter and exploding. It went everywhere.
Was the counter hot?
No, all my fruits are there. It's 2:12 and the AC is at 75 degrees. Like
75.
Yeah, 75. Is that bad?
I can't sleep. I gotta have it at 73 to sleep.
Yeah,
well, remember that I have another AC unit in my room to make my room extra cold at night. That's not attached to the whole house.
Just heat the whole house up.
Like, yeah, 75 is for the whole house.
Animals.
Yes. And, you know, the fish tank and all that. But I do have, an AC split that is like $700 that you mount to your wall and stuff. And it has like the motor outside. So I have one of those because, yes, my room be at like 65.
Damn.
I know. And then I sleep with like 7 or 8 blankets on top.
Polar bears.
Yes.
Damn.
So, yeah.
What?
So that's what happened. And I was doing research.
Just move up north.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can only do that at nighttime in bed. I can't do it at like the office, like walking around and stuff. No, just when I'm in bed. Is that weird? Yeah, it is weird.
So you like to sleep like an Eskimo.
She answers her own
Yeah,
question.
I'm like, is that weird? And I'm like, yeah.
She like to sleep like an Eskimo. But
Yes.
here, okay, hold on. So then when you get out, when it's time to get out of bed,
I turn off the split,
Yeah.
and it's cold. And
Yeah,
I
but
get up and run to the.
even if you turn it off by the remote,
Mhm.
it's still gonna take a minute for the house to. I mean, your room.
So
to
this is what I do.
So you gotta.
We're getting
you gotta
deep.
Make a. You, ooh!
We getting deep in
Doing the
this.
Prince.
Okay. I have my alarm set up for a time.
Mm-hmm.
I hit stop, and an alarm hits 10 minutes, exactly 10 minutes later. So the first alarm, I turn off my unit, and I sit there and ask myself every single day, like, do I need this job? I have 10
Every day.
I got 10 minutes of me just
Every
doing
day.
this, just relaxing,
Same.
trying to,
Same. I
do my
get you.
morning prayer and stuff. By that time, it's 10 minutes. It's already like kind of
Mm-hmm.
ready. So like the rest of the house, and then I just get up and do my business. Yep. Mm-hmm. So there's 2 alarms. The first one is just like
Shit, mine's 3.
my first one is like it's
Snooze,
coming.
snooze. Okay, get up.
Sometimes it don't even matter how many alarms. Like if I'm really tired or something, I just go off on my night shift. I'll sleep through them motherfuckers. Like I swear to you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I've
But
done that
but
too.
I'm like her. That I have 2 alarms. The first one is to crank the engine on. I'm like an engine in the cold time.
I usually got 4.
Vroom, and then it just idle. I gotta warm the engine up, and then I'm over here. I don't know if everybody else do this, but I'm over here doing like I'm checking, making sure everything is anything injured.
You was sleeping the whole time. What the fuck? Don't get injured, dude. Like, bro.
Nah, but I'm
It's 'cause
saying-
your old age or something?
No,
Y'all
no,
got hurt to step
in your
sleep?
I've never like as a kid. I've always done that. Just because there's been times where you check them engines and you be like, yeah, it's like a real car. I ain't gonna make it because this bad boy ain't moving. Because sometimes like ever get those extra work days where maybe you did a double shift and then maybe you had a second job, so technically you did 3 shifts, right? And then you
That
go
was me.
home.
That was me
and-
the last 2 weeks, man.
Right. And you go home and you banged up. You go home, you go to sleep, and you don't realize that there's an injury, but your adrenaline and you just been going, hitting them Red Bulls and just doing everything. And then you still stay up when you go home. You sitting up, everybody like, because at my house, when I was living with Greg, it was like bachelor pad. So there was people at the house, smoke going all over the place, and we just hanging loose. Why go to sleep? There's music going. All right, boop boop boop.
I don't give a
boop,
fuck.
boop.
I'll still go to sleep.
So technically, it's 4 shifts because I'm partying too. Finally, everybody leaves about like 3:00. You go to bed. You wake up. Every engine is gone.
all the,
I was like,
all the
damn,
light,
my knee.
all the lights.
Oh my
Dude, yesterday,
ah.
I know you saw my Facebook side. It's like I thought I was a goner. I spent the whole weekend, so slowly I've been fixing the house to my liking and stuff. I finally got like the courage, after my dad passed away, get rid of a lot of his stuff and just basically do everything like how I want.
Right.
So we've been doing a lot like painting the walls, bringing in new furniture, a lot of do-it-yourself projects. You saw my little coffee section I have now, so I've been doing everything to my liking. And yesterday, I remember waking up and the pain I had in my lower back, literally I felt the tingling going down to like to my ankle. I've never felt that in my life, but I was going up and down the ladder to paint to reach the ceiling. I'm doing this a lot. So when I said my arm was like this, like I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to amputate my arm. Like it's gone. I didn't feel it. I really felt like it.
Install two fans.
Sweet black Jesus. Please do not let me get old.
Right. You don't have to be old. Install 2 fans. Just do this.
I could do this one but I'm a righty. Doing this and I'm here with the rolling thing like this. And I'm doing it like I'm killing it. You don't
Right.
understand? Like I'm listening to music. I'm on my bachata. Your Spanish mom.
Yeah.
So I'm here painting. I got this. Once I lay down, I woke up in the morning. I felt like I got
That engine was
fucking
blown.
hit by a car. It was the most horrible thing. I had to call off of work because I couldn't picture myself sitting down in a chair. So I sat on the border
With
of
noodles.
Yeah. I sat like on my bed like this. And literally, my back was like doing this. Like I was twitching. I was like, I can't do it. I said, I cannot do it. So I never really call off. So I say, hey, I can't make it. And they're like,
Man,
fine.
I did some construction. Went over to
God bless their
Keisha's brother,
souls.
right? Right after they go get a haircut, and you know how they when they doing the razor blade, they have to lay you down. He laid me down, didn't get back up. My back slipped. And Gabe had to drive me to the house like this, and I had to drive to the side like this right here. I'm fresh though. I'm fresh with a fresh cut. But I'm just like.
And you know what though? I'm not gonna lie. It's also like your eating habits and stuff. Because of course I have my partner who is very healthy, who is vegan, who works out and stuff, works 9-10 hours in the sun with electricity and all this stuff. Comes in and he has the energy like, so what we're doing tonight? Going to the fuck to bed. Don't I don't like this. And then in the morning, hey honey,
You're not a morning
shut the
person?
fuck up. No. And he's the total opposite. So I look at him with a face like, oh my bad. I'm like, yeah.
Because like.
But he says that if you ate more healthy, if you drank
he's
more
right.
water. I
He's
know
right.
he's right, but don't tell me those things when I'm paralyzed in the bed. I'm hurt.
Right.
I'm hurt. You don't have to tell me about the things I'm not doing.
Well,
I get
also,
it.
Some of it has to deal with your job too, because in your job,
You're just sitting
y'all
down.
are you just on a computer and sitting
No,
down,
but I have
and
a
then you have to
stand-up.
stand up.
Yeah.
But that's not really.
No, it's not.
working out it because
No.
Yeah.
But I do that too. Like I walk around the building, and I encourage my other girls to do that during the day. Like,
She
hey,
does that,
walk around the building. Walk around the building. Don't go out there and smoke a cigarette, but do walk around, stretch your legs and stuff. Like everyone
run.
deserves breaks throughout the day.
I run.
You run?
I run.
There's one girl that she changes to like a little dirty little outfit, and she does do that, come back inside, refresh herself, because sometimes you're like it's super hot outside. She changes in the bathroom, but she's no longer there. She was in the top. She looked like she was 20, and she had the energy of a fucking 15-year-old. So she was doing something right.
I mean, when I was in construction, I was more active and I had a lot more energy because that's it.
Yeah.
Construction is a workout.
But this heat is not the heat we dealt with when we were younger. I don't care what
It
nobody
was.
says. No, it was not.
It was. We just ignored that shit.
It's just
We
you
ignored
didn't
that.
realize it because you were kids.
Your mind keep resetting every winter. That's why
I
it feel
think-
like it's the hottest one. It's
I feel like every year is just getting hotter and hotter.
No, it's the
It
same
is.
heat.
It
is
can
getting
be.
hotter.
It can be. Like I was
Last
outside.
year we had a
7
record
to
for like the
7.
heat.
It's not that hot.
No, I was outside 7 to 7. I go now and get the meal, and I'm like drenched. It's
'Cause you're getting
disgusting.
older.
I know we felt that shit.
I don't
Saturday.
like it.
You getting older. Your body's changing. So
Saturday was hot.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't
And
there
we
for
was
long.
on that freaking
you
food
mean
truck.
Sunday?
No, Sunday was
Oh, no,
good.
Sunday.
Sunday was good.
Because Saturday
Now Saturday was
Well, no, we had a little breeze Sunday.
picked up that award, baby. Was third place, but hey.
man. You still
We're
top
here.
3 food trucks.
Top 3 out of 40.
Move it.
That's
it
awesome.
slightly, right there.
Boom.
Yeah.
Shout out to Big Boys Barbecue Pit.
Yeah. Oh,
My
God.
legs was noodles.
when you talking about that?
Noodles.
Okay, that's the reason why I was like not like I was there at the party Saturday. Sunday, but I was kind of like behind the glass at Nikisha's shop, and I was just watching the party from there. I didn't want to interact because after I don't know how many customers did we do Saturday.
I think at least 50, 60.
So we did like a small rush. I mean, I've done it before. I've run stores, McDonald's and stuff
Yeah.
like that, where we had to take on, football teams for 8 hours. So, but a little 60, 70 people.
But it was
But-
the heat.
Cooking in that truck was just, the devil was in there just giving me haymakers. I was like, oh, it's hot.
By the time I got home, my thighs were just like spazzing.
I believe it.
spazzing.
Yeah.
I'm like,
You felt like the little shakes like that, like in the side. Oh, I hate that.
like I had to lay down, and they were still like you could just still feel like the muscles just contracting.
Man.
I was like, oh, my little short legs. I need to go back to the gym.
got little legs.
And I have to say this. God bless his heart, but Bill was just, he was, if he watching this episode, Bill, I love you, boy. If we could have got a system going, we would have been elite. He wanted to help so bad. He wanted to help so bad. And he was like, what do I do? And I was like, just take orders. Right? Just take orders. If he would just take the order, give the paper to the customer, and then the customer give us the paper and the payment, Ashley would have been set. Right? He could have just sat outside and just took orders. Just what? Boom. 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 And then he comes up, and then these people would have been bow, 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 bow. He would then give the customer a paper. He would then take an order. So I'll take your order and give you your paper. But then I'm going to take his order and then keep his paper and then give it to me. Because I was the one taking it from the window. Yeah. So I don't know who order this is because it's coming from him. And they'll probably stand in the back. Then he comes around to this side to then give Ashley the money. And then he would call out, I need a turkey leg, after this customer just gave me a piece of paper that said it's a turkey leg. So I'm thinking there's 2 turkey legs. So we was confused almost every time because Gabe would be like, oh, I heard
and there's no write down?
No, there's a write down. But he's he was calling, it so then make it seem like there's 2, so 3, calling,
okay, got it.
So Gabe was making extra plates. And I'm just like, stop calling stuff out. They're giving us the paper. He's just making extra food back here.
Poor Gabe. He's over there busting his ass.
Yeah, he busting.
We
all drenched and sweating and whatnot. They gave us a rag. And I'm just like, dude, stop calling shit out, man. Just give the paper to Ashley and she gonna get you rung up. But he wouldn't stay consistent. He would then he'll give half the paper. He'll give the paper to me half away. Then he'll call it out half the time.
I can't work like that. Yeah,
I
would have quit. And
then I'm like, I'm grabbing orders, coming back in, collecting, and then as I'm going back out to give the customer their change, he is coming in with a payment, and I'm like, wait, hold up.
I would have quit.
There was a moment, like at least 4 or 5 times where I had like 4 or 5 receipts in my hand and just looking at it and just hoping. And
you were like, which ones of these are real?
Please, understand what these are meaning right now. Because, hey, I need another turkey leg. Oh my God. And I'm just like,
at least when I ordered, it was very simple.
Right? Yeah. Well, I mean, you came in when it wasn't rushed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But there was moments where like people was just, they was overhearing stuff and then they're hearing from our website because we did good marketing. So there was so much that was coming on and then they were just rushing us and just bombing us. And I was just like, and then there was a moment where I just said, fuck this shit.
That would have been me the first 5 minutes.
And I like, what was it, 4:30? 4:30? No, like 5. And we were supposed to stay till 6:30. I took the last hour. I said, I'm out of here. And I went over there to Gabe's mom, and I just let off some denting. Mama, God, dang it, they pissing me off.
They overworking me, mama.
What she was doing, the mama like, come here, honey, tell me about your day.
Oh man, she was just consoling me. And then me and Ashley and Gabe, finally we got to the end. All the trucks was just everybody sitting outside their trucks. Woo!
Damn.
Everybody just,
what an awesome experience, though. You gotta admit.
We got murdered. So we walk over there just to go hear the announcements, and we didn't care. I was like, man, victory was.
I think too, we didn't think that we was gonna win anything.
Yeah.
Because when they came for the judges' plates,
yeah,
we was rushed. So our presentation was not the best.
Yeah.
So I think at that point we was just
and that's like, important.
Fuck it, like we're just gonna be here for the customers. We're gonna be the best because we ain't gonna win anything now because we rushed the judges' plates. And then when I'm
a critical person. a little bit of that was like it was a moment where Mike was on the truck, and then he walked off when the judge came up, and it's just like when the judge come up, you need to stop whatever. I'm sorry, sir. You gonna hold for a second? Let me get this lady out of here and make sure this plate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I was
beautiful.
at the famous egg roll truck, and like that's basically what they did when someone came for the judge's plate. They just
Sunday after I left.
and it was still like
Yeah, it was a line.
It was still a line. And
I
it was
want to
like,
make
hey,
sure I
hold
get
up.
this fucking
And they,
this competition. And I think we would have got first if, everybody would have just like stopped what they're doing and made sure that judge, because she was waiting for about damn near 2 minutes, 2-3 minutes.
Sunday when I
2 minutes
left
not that bad.
from the event,
Still
I
bad
went
compared
to
to just coming in here and just picking it up.
I went to Lowe's to get some wood, and the famous egg roll was.
Yeah, they said it was supposed to be there.
I didn't know. Well, when I
Well,
pulled out
they
to
was
leave,
announcing it at the place.
when I pulled out to leave, I saw like a big group, and I'm like, "Oh shit, what the hell going on?"
Yeah.
So I drove past over there just to be nosy, and they had a lot of people in that Lowe's parking lot, the one in Cape on Nicholas and Santa Barbara. Oh man, that shit was packed of people.
Yeah.
They followed them. You could tell. I didn't even know they were there.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got good marketing.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
why.
definitely.
Yeah.
He's got
I be
good
seeing his posts on
marketing.
Facebook all the time.
Definitely.
Whenever he comes through, I see it.
And he travels, right?
Yeah.
Well, I think he's mainly in Punta Gorda and stuff like that. So.
They actually have a location.
It was
as
two
well.
cars, though. It was two trucks. It looks like it was a long truck attached, but it's two of them.
One of them keeps their refrigeration and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
the van keeps like.
One
stuff
was bigger
and
than the other. Yeah.
Yeah.
The actual
van keeps
truck
the
is just
stock.
the truck. The van just is like extra stuff.
And they wrapped that truck. It looks nice. Like you could tell they're making money and they're putting it towards this stuff because those trucks were wrapped nice. I felt like I was in the fair for a second. The nicely wrapped little, trucks and stuff. I'm like, okay, they did it big because when they first came in here, it wasn't that nice. They're moving up. They're moving up. They really are.
I feel like if we didn't have Taste of Poland and that egg roll truck in the competition, we would have took first.
Really?
Those were the ones that was like.
I didn't even try to taste a Poland one.
They was the ones that was like over us a little bit. I think their social media was like a little higher than ours.
I had the Sunday. I had their cheeseburger that Gabe did and the sausage. Man, they were both so good.
Yeah,
They-
Saturday I did the sample platter and like everything was good.
I wanted to go, and that's what I was thinking the whole time. Like that was what was motivating me. Like I have to go there and get this, but then life happens.
We're trying to get Mike to keep that on the menu because it really was just for the competition.
What?
Because the
Sampler
first year,
plate.
It's like what, a little
everybody's
bit of
plate
everything.
was no lower than like $15, and it was just like
The sample pack is like
it's
$8
hard
and
to
stuff.
kind of try every truck a little bit to, if everything's $15, everything you're gonna be out of there about like $100 at the end of the damn thing. So
Yeah, I think because I think they said like for the egg roll one it was like 2 for $20. So it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, he's
those
very.
some expensive egg rolls, but they're pretty good.
Man,
Yeah.
everything's expensive, and I feel like when it comes to food, you shouldn't put a price on it. I'm not gonna lie. If I see this outfit, and for example, and the outfit says $30, I'll be like $30. But if I see a plate of food that says $30, I'm going for the plate, straight up. I never try to put a price on food. I just can't.
I'm not that way with clothes. I
it's
I
good,
was for a
it-
moment. I had my little, but I got that out of my system like when I was in middle school because I had a job early. So I got all of that just running your whole pocket,
Yeah.
go get some shoes, barely got like $5 left.
Yeah.
And, but you knew you had parents to help you get through the whole thing. But once I got independent, I stopped caring more about clothes.
Mm-hmm.
And then especially when I started getting into this, then I was like, and then now we got this stuff. I was like, fuck clothes now. I don't even need
I like
clothes.
to
Just
look
go get
good.
some blanks, and then just wear whatever the fuck I want now. Just make whatever. Go put like fucking iconic stuff on shit, like episodes of stuff that ain't never happened. Where you get that shirt from? Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. But no, I personally, it was a great experience. There could have been a lot of other things that could have been like
What, Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday.
Okay.
Sunday, like I said, I didn't
He really didn't do nothing.
I didn't interact. I stayed out because
However,
I got a bad like once I do something socially and I'm out and interacting with too many people, I better go out and I gotta go be by myself and charge up before I go do that again. Like small crowds, I'm fine.
Yeah.
If it's more than like 20 people, I'm like, dude, my energy done vibe with too many people and I gotta get out.
I feel you.
So I came out a little bit and gave my hugs. When I saw you, it was boom, boom, and then went back to the windows.
I know. I turned around. I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Did I just see him?" I'm like, I think it was him. Just continued doing my thing.
Yep. And then when it was starting to calm down and everybody was kind of like leaving, then I popped back out. I was like, "Hey, what's going on?" I was talking to Blue Note and interacting with everybody, but I don't know. I'm just a big introvert. I've always been like that.
I could do it for a little bit, and that, like you. And after I've done enough, I'm like, all right, I need a break.
Nah, I can do it for a long time. Because a lot of the stuff that I be thinking of, like, it be extra. Like, I always are trying to outdo myself from the last event. So when I started back in the day, you know, I had little small rooms like this with 40 people in it. And I thought that was like big and major. And then when we got to the points where we was doing garages and stuff like that, and selling out those little things like that, I was like, I enjoyed it. But then when I got home, I felt like, I don't know, being in front of people, I was like,
You're like, I need a shower.
not like that. Like I had to shower, but it still felt like I'm understanding the psychology of being in front of a stage. You have those goosebumps.
Ooh, the worst.
Like I've caught the Rock doing this from time to time when he's coming out there and then like people are like praising him or something like that. He'll because he's just like, man, this like, even though you've had it a million times, it's still humbling to have people to be watching and want to be there. What you've done or whatever, and you just like, dude, this is crazy. Oh, sorry, itching the top of my head. I'm just like, But yeah, it's a weird feeling. So I'm always like, nowadays when I'm watching wrestling, I'm watching it for the psychology. I'm not watching for storyline. But I'm not watching it from the normal points anymore. I'm watching it for how can I mimic that, but in my world.
Yeah.
I'm not doing the wrestling thing, but in my world, can I do that and start doing some live podcasts? Because think about that, because that's where we're going. So then there's a crowd, and then now we gotta go. Like right now, we're kind of like at a 6, 7. But then when you do those live podcasts and you're doing them consistently, you gotta be at a 10.
Yeah.
All the time. Like you watch 85 South Show.
Yeah.
Them boys gotta be on every time. Them jokes.
It be seeming more like a live like comedy show instead of a podcast. Like when they do it live, it's more like just them like literally spitting jokes back to back. It don't even seem like, oh, this is technically a live podcast.
Yeah.
Because they're all comedians.
Yeah. I love that. But I want to get to that level where my timing is on point and everything is just firing off like correct. Because sometimes, not gonna lie, there's days where I come dragging in here from time to time because, you know, we're still experiencing life and still having to come in here and try to give that extra bit of energy to help the show kind of pop up. Speaking of which, this episode is brought to you by the Slowdown. Okay?
Slow down. I just want to get to know you.
That song gonna be stuck in my head now that you keep saying it. I haven't heard that song in a minute.
That song's a hit.
It is a hit.
But be honest, you don't hear that
It's
every
a
time
hit.
you hear that.
Yeah.
Slow down. Come on. You just have to.
But the Slowdown with my man Victor.
Or it kind of reminds me of The Quiet Storm. It says something like,
yes.
Tonight on the slow down.
Yo, Victor, you should come back with the Quiet Storm. I don't know, in some type of different capacity, not like on the radio. Like they're kind of bringing it back, but in this situation, maybe we should have like hold on. I'm trying to create the world. A party, right? Not just food, not just drink, but something else. We gotta. I'm thinking of something tangible, but we call it the Quiet Storm, right? Of course, we would have to be in like a building where there's clouds.
So kind of like a smoke party or a phone party.
No
like
fog
that?
machine.
No fog machines, no nothing like that. But I'm just saying, the fog machine wouldn't be a bad idea. That would exit out Lena. Don't worry about it. She ain't coming. So the fog machine
call it Cloud9 or something like that.
Maybe something like in that atmosphere, but maybe
at nighttime. It has to happen at nighttime.
Yeah. We have while you play music. Hold on now. While you play the music, we have in the background rain and thunderstorms playing in the sound.
Ooh.
Into the speakers.
I just got goosebumps.
Why don't you have
that party?
Nah, why don't you have the atmosphere like you're in a cloud, like you're in a storm cloud, and like you just see like flashes of like thunder or something.
That's what I'm saying. You got the cotton.
The quiet.
Have the cotton up there,
that.
and they have the little settings where you can put it on thunder, right? Mm-hmm. Have that be flashing instead of just club lights in your eyes, right? Have that going on. Have maybe some nebula lights going off, right? And then just the whole entire time, I don't know if you have to have it on a separate speaker or something like that, but 2 speakers should just have to be dedicated to just rain and thunder.
I like it.
You sitting there playing.
I like it.
The top hits, not just R&B. I get you with R&B, and I'm gonna leave that for slow down. But for this one, have it be just those melodic ones. No hardcore rap. But everything that's like just smooth. Just everything just smooth.
Something like a slow tempo in a way. Anything with like a slow tempo.
Right. Cause like Rihanna's Wild Wild, I know that wouldn't fit in the but for the clouds, it'll fit.
Hot cocoa. A hot cocoa station.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds something like you do in the winter. Like what? Hot cocoa station. Like,
also when it's raining.
Mm-hmm.
And also, if I see anybody doing this idea, I know you got it from here.
Mm-hmm.
Because we just came up with.
I'm gonna walk in that bitch and I'm gonna fuck that shit up.
Hey yo, patent this, bro. Trademark it.
But no, the slow down event. DJ Smash. DJ Shawty Doo-Wop. Got George Torres doing the marketing. It's going to be a dope event. They got food. They got live events. Blue Note is going to be on the ones and the twos. She going to be emceeing that motherfucker. We got Bianca. Miss Jess B. That girl do everything.
Yo.
Okay? That girl do
Shout Just
everything.
B.
I don't know nobody that do everything. I mean, technically I do behind the scenes a lot of stuff, but this girl is ultra talented. She can draw, she can sing, she can act, she can dance, she does poetry,
she paints.
She paints.
She designs clothes too.
What?
She designs clothes.
Oh, she a beast then.
I think she plays instruments too.
That's pretty dope.
She is in her craft. Like I'm in the entertainment side of my craft. Like I'm doing it for the entertainment side. But when we talking about just talent alone, hands down, best talent. She is prepared each and every time, even if it's a small event. If it's 2 motherfuckers out there, she gonna give it like there's 100 million people out there. That girl is talented. But yes, slow down. y'all make sure y'all get your tickets. Okay.
When's this gonna be?
It's gonna be
May 28th.
May 28th. Look, there's a lot of dates going on in May. My birthday's in May.
You need to write these things down.
His event is in May. We got Miss D's event in May. Who else's event is in May?
I won't be here in May.
Oh,
Nobody.
the big
You said
boom.
you won't be here?
Big
I won't
boom,
be
the
here.
car show.
Oh, the Big Boom is in May. So there's a lot of stuff
Big
going
Boom
on.
car shop.
Yes,
Is that the
DJ
one?
Smokey.
DJ Smokies.
Is that the one in Lehigh?
No, Fort
No,
Myers
this is in
different.
Fort Myers. Like
Okay, you gotta
Michigan.
give me information on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the same day as Slowdown, May 28th.
Yes. So make sure y'all get your tickets May 28th. Get them. Slow down.
2 to 7.
Slow down. I just want to get to know you. Turn around and bless me with your
All right, we're
beauty.
good.
Huh?
We're good.
Okay. Because she only just
He
sang
got
the
caught-
first
he got
half
caught in the
of it.
moment.
Because
You know?
I don't know the other words.
So I had to finish it up. You ever hate when you got like this always happened when I was in like my old school cars when we had the CDs. If somebody gave you a we talking about the bootlegs now. If somebody gave you a bad bootleg, right? And when I mean bad, I don't mean like it's not. Yeah, there's some skipping pieces in it.
Hated that.
So you just have to rock with it, and you be like, man, skip this piece.
Did y'all used to ever like try to fix the skips by using toothpaste?
Yes.
What?
I use toothpaste, alcohol, anything that had like a lot of like when you touch some skin on a
what
cut.
the fuck was I'm still lost. What is that? What's the E? What
When
is
you
it?
get a cut, and when you get a cut, and then there be ooh, ooh.
I want to hear him
Nah,
when he
it's-
really gets hurt.
No. Like when it's a real, like when you
my
twist the
eyes are
knee or something like
watering.
that. Oh, you gonna give a grunt. You gonna be you gonna be doing something.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you gonna
yeah,
be doing
I am.
that? Are
yeah,
you the
yeah.
E?
No. But when it's them little small ones, like take a pimple. You ever get a pimple on your eyebrow where it's like a sensitive spot
Yes.
on the lips
Your
or something?
lip.
Right here.
Those are the E. Those.
Nah, those are the ones you like. Nah, those are the ones you just like.
Oh.
Yo,
And then
the
you sitting there
worst.
trembling.
Nah, those are the ones you like.
And you try to do it quicker, and it didn't do nothing. Oh,
You ever try to hype yourself up? You know it's
Yeah.
it's gonna be bad.
you come to right. Yes.
And then you sitting there like
Leave
this.
them alone.
You said leave it alone.
Yeah, you're supposed to.
If
leave
it's
them
right here,
No,
and I
Bruh.
know
if it's
people
a
are gonna
blackhead
stare.
and you gotta go to school immediately in the next hour, you gotta get You ain't finna walk
If it's
around
picture
like
day,
that. If it's picture day, that's when they come.
Nah.
Anytime you doing anything
Because you're
stressful.
nervous. Yep.
Anytime.
put some toothpaste on that thing, let it disappear.
Oh, I didn't know that trick until
No, you
later.
have to you have to put it on and let it sit overnight with a Band-Aid.
No, the actual hack is baking soda. You take baking soda and water,
Baking soda.
And
I
then-
got baking soda.
and then you whip it up into like a paste and put it
Whip-
in there.
whip
It's
it.
done in like 30.
She's mixing all the damn songs.
See what? Yeah. Every time we reference a word close to a word to a song, she hitting it.
I mean, I think you got like a new little thing for the show.
Okay, that's the ratchet.
Oh my
Lena that's
god,
coming
you
out.
made me cry for the E, and now I won't stop crying.
Cause
I want it as a ringtone right now.
man, whatever, man. I know I'm not the only one be doing that. If it's something anywhere here, if you got
That should
anything
be
here,
hurt.
anywhere on the eyebrow
we
line,
all have our bitch screen, but we don't share it.
and you the nose, anywhere that's like extra sensitive, you doing the E. And if you don't do the E, it's what he said. Okay.
Like, mom ain't raised no bitch. No.
Right. And then your girl or mom or whoever, you all right in here? Yes, I'm just
I'm fine.
right. And you trying to hold your composure. You just, I know I didn't. I just bust that. And then it'll hit the window.
Oh,
You be
yeah.
like, oh, Oh shit.
And then you make it worse.
Oh yeah, you smear it into the window. Yeah. Oh man, the days. I was watching YouTubes, the YouTubes with an S, and guess what? Fucking came across the screen, fucking a Mentos commercial. Mentos freshness, Mentos freshness, Mentos.
I remember that. And you pop it. You share it.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
So it was like the old ones.
Yeah.
They still play? It's not updated?
No, it was like because I was watching something old, and whoever put it up on YouTube, they kept the commercial wherever they
oh,
it was
got
old
it.
thing from a tape.
Yeah.
So they converted it from tape to YouTube, and it had the commercial.
That's
I was
wild.
like, damn, fucking Mentos.
How many commercials pop up randomly and you're so excited because you forgot about them?
Yeah.
And then you see that one time and all these memories come back.
A lot. Some of them.
How am I supposed to live without you?
Next.
Y'all don't remember when they were like, you can get 2 CDs with all your favorite hits, with songs like, and then it'll be, and I'll take.
Oh yeah. They played a few songs.
Is that Body and Soul?
Yeah, Body and Soul.
Yes.
For BET.
The Body and Soul, baby.
And
No, you leave your TV on BET late at night. And
late at night.
You just hear that commercial like them
I
old ass songs.
Yep.
And by the moon.
I'm like, yo, who
Get two CDs for $19.95.
It's like,
Why
what?
is it always $19.95?
It was
That
always
was the set
night-
price.
That was
set
back in the day.
price.
Now it's $49.99.
No, now
Why
it's
is
two.
it
No, now it's 4 installments of $19.99.
Yeah. But
And we
if
take
you
Apple
act
Pay,
now, we'll throw in 2 additional CDs.
And then you have the little timer. If you call in the next 15 minutes.
Right. Our operators are standing by the phone now.
Wasn't nobody goddamn dead.
Oh no! Back then,
Yeah, they had
landlines,
them dead.
motherfuckers was
landlines,
dying.
of course.
There was no automated
Nah,
motherfuckers,
them damn-
and there was no Indians.
Nah, them old Magic Bullet commercials. It's like
They were speaking good English back in the day.
like them old Magic Bullet commercials,
Oh,
like
yeah.
the whole infomercial, like
Yeah.
literally every single time they go right into the commercial part of it, it's like, okay, now that you stayed this long,
Right.
Call,
Right.
call in the next 10
Hey,
minutes,
this
you
is
get
Billy
this.
Mays. We got the sham wow. You like clean up this.
Yo, shout out to Billy
Clean-
May, man.
Right? Shout out to
Dude,
Billy.
nah, he had OxyClean. Didn't he do OxyClean as well?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he did.
OxyClean,
And
ShamWow.
I
all
think
that.
he did the. Was it the tape?
Oh yeah, that one.
Did you tape it anywhere?
Wow! It was
Philly
cold
Fanny
water
King.
just coming out there. Pow!
That was
Man,
such bullshit.
man,
You know,
R.I.P.
I'm not gonna lie.
It was.
I fell for it.
I did.
I fell for it. I did
was-
buy it. I
bought
did
it?
buy it. As you know how Walmart has that Ascena TV section.
yeah.
I saw that commercial and I was like, yo, I could fix the world with this. And I bought that shit. That shit was like literally like. You know what it reminds me of? You know, painter's tape, that blue tape.
Yeah.
I think that bitch was stronger than that shit. Like,
stronger?
I was pissed. And then it had the foam.
Yeah, you're supposed to have the
Yeah,
phone.
but
with it.
after buying the tip of man, fuck that phone. I said, I'm not
the
buying it.
ShamWow did work though.
Yeah,
and the OxyClean did work. So it was a
Oh
2
yeah,
out
yeah,
of
yeah,
2.
yeah.
2 out of 3,
Okay.
yeah.
He really fucked up with that one. With the tape.
Hey, he got me on the ShamWow though.
Nah, you know what? Like, what I've been noticing that really just like makes me mad. Like, they're rebranding Fanta.
Oh,
They
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
they
I like the
rebranded
new cans.
Fanta.
What
Like,
do you mean?
Like the new cans.
like the font for like when it says Fanta on it, it's like it's boxy
You remember
now.
how like
Got it.
yeah,
got
it's
it.
like
got it.
it's
got
all
it.
boxy now, and it's
But
just
they
really
also bring
plain.
these crazy flavors too. I
yeah,
did notice
everybody
that.
doing crazy flavors.
Yes.
Like she's into the whole popcorn where they got flavors for popcorn for everything now.
Yeah, like Wild About Popcorn on
Yeah.
Cape Coral.
Yeah.
Man, how overwhelming
Oh,
is
I
that?
want to go to that one. I've never been to that.
Oh my God, let
But
me
we
know.
went to the one over downtown when they was downtown. Because they used to, well, if they didn't move, they used to be over by the cigar bar. Because that's where it was.
Yeah.
And I think they maybe moved out to Cape Coral for a bigger shop. Because the one downtown was, them little cubicle
Yeah,
spaces
yeah.
and things ain't big
Yeah,
as shit.
no, it's overwhelming because you go in there and you're hoping you could choose out of 10. You're choosing out of like 60 different flavors. So you're looking at all of them. You're like, oh my God. And then when you start getting some of this and some of this and some of this, all of a sudden you check out and it's like your total is 79. I'm like, oh shit, I'm just popcorn. But it's because you want to try out these damn fucking flavors.
They should have testers.
That's how.
Yeah. I like the wine.
That's how it is with like the little. You know them.
They got wine in
Yes.
there.
That's how I do with them candy stores where you got like all the different like gummies and all that stuff. Like
they had one of those in the mall.
Yeah.
That shit shut down.
Oh yeah, they shut that down.
I know people was like taking like.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's what I always do.
Now I have to ask.
Nah, I've tried. Like I remember I think this was like when we was in Texas, but like there was this one. It was a hot pepper gummy.
Yeah.
Me and my homie tried it. It was actually fucking hot.
Yeah.
That shit was so.
Yeah. Those crazy flavors I'm not gonna do.
Mexican candies be fucking next level.
With tahini candy. Yeah.
You did majority of your life in Broward, right? Or you did?
Yeah.
How much of Fort Myers?
Since 2019, I've been here.
2019.
Like,
okay, so this don't apply to you.
Yeah.
So my two resident Fort Myers, because you went to high school here, right?
Yes, I did some high
Okay,
school
so
here,
that's enough, right? So you've been here when Fort Myers was Fort Myers before it became what it is now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay. So from that time all the way up until now, it's growing rapidly.
Mm-hmm.
How do y'all feel about y'all city, like coming in and getting bigger and
I'm
there's
excited.
more influence? You got Trump downtown and whatnot. There's a lot of other stuff. Just like we're starting to get like it feels like what New York was, because there's a lot of New Yorkers here.
Yes.
It's feeling like
and it need to go the fuck back.
I'm not mad at it because here's the thing: it makes it feel like how New York was when rap was just starting. Now it feels like it's here because there's a lot of you can shit on all the rappers you want to, but at least I can name out 20 that's like that could be industry people like in this city now. 20. Like not in back when I first moved here, nah. Wouldn't put nah. It took, and I'm not gonna lie. People could get mad all they want to.
I can only name 3.
I can name more than that, but what I think what happened was the people from Naples, Bonita, integrated over here, and it changed
making the roster
the
bigger.
music because when I first moved here, the sound for Fort Myers was. It was just it was
everybody wanted to be like Plies.
Yeah, it was just beats and it was no melody.
I wasn't mad though.
Nothing.
It's just like everything changes and stuff. There's a time of certain music and then you grow out of it and there's something else and then there's something else.
Right.
And that era, it was pretty dope. I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm happy of so when I came from Miami, I wanted to cry. My neighbors did not even exist. Like literally, I was like the only house, and then like there was empty lots all over. It was so depressing. I cried. I told my mom, once I finish high school, I'm going back to Miami. I was depressed because there was just nothing to do. There was nothing to do. Now there is a lot to do. I wish there was more. I wish we had more.
You don't know about them. That's why.
No. I'm talking about like I wish we had like theme parks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Water. Water parks. Regular. No.
Who's going to Sunsplash?
I do it because for my.
I've never
It's
been
tiny.
Sunsplash.
I've never been. What's bad with Sunsplash?
When you want to go? I have a yearly pass and I got a free ticket. When you want to go?
But I'm saying, what's bad about it?
It's small. It's small.
But it's
you walk.
It's for little kids. That's what it's for.
Yeah.
It's for people who got little kids.
Yeah,
it's not for adults.
So it's my equivalent of Legoland because I thought Legoland sucked.
Yes, it does. Okay. I don't care what nobody says. Yes, it does.
Where's that like water? The big rap. We need to go to rap. Let's have a trip to Rapids or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I want to.
Yeah.
So if they did that, where would you build that? Because
like in North Cape, all those empty lots in Lehigh.
They trying to just build a bunch of houses to just make people pay.
I could go.
But here's the downside. Now you gotta think about it on a big national level. If you put a theme park in Cape, it's already bad with traffic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, before we do anything else to the city, let's fucking add 2 more bridges that connects Cape Coral to Fort Myers. Please, God, please, whoever's listening, whoever wants to write a letter to the president, we need 2 more
You think
bridges.
Biden's gonna freaking read
2
that shit?
more bridges. That will help us so much.
You need 2 bridges.
So much.
Out of Cape, and then you need like an overpass going into Lehigh.
Mm-hmm. The traffic,
You
we
need
are
more
growing, but
entrances.
we're growing more people than anything else. So when you're growing people, and then remember, when you think of, a family moved, that family is a mom, a dad, 3 kids, probably grandma and grandpa, the cousin. So that's like an extra 10 people now, unless it and it happens every minute. We need 2 more bridges. I'm tired of the only bridges we have, and every time we on that bitch, there's a fucking accident. Always.
Because these snowbirds can't drive.
Yeah.
These snowbirds cannot drive.
I feel if you put 2 more bridges, it will help. I think people are just rushing. They're rushing, and they're not paying attention. All of a sudden, boom, they're on top of another car. We need 2 more bridges before we plan anything. After those 2 more bridges, let's do a theme park. Let's do what is it called? That place I love to go in Orlando. That park full of the food trucks.
You mean City Walk? You mean City Walk? Where all the
We could have a
restaurants and
city
shit?
walk too, like something where you just vibe, you just walking and vibing, and you could park your car, and there's a streaks of mall like outside. So, yeah, that's what we need. We don't even need more clubs.
They're building in Naples. They're building a Great Wolf Lodge out in Naples.
See, but I'm talking about like more here.
Indoor,
yeah.
The only place I can think of is Lehigh or North Fort Myers, since it's connected to Cape, to put a theme park. Because anywhere else,
I think Lehigh got more space.
Cape. I could go to my sister's house. She lives in North Cape, and I could stand on her roof, and I swear I could see Tampa, because of all the emptiness that there is over there. It is super empty.
But ain't Cape considered an island to a certain
Yeah.
degree? Right. So I don't think they're gonna be able to do that. No.
I don't know if it was a rumor, but when I was in high school, I heard that they were going to open a Six Flags in Cape. I don't know exactly where.
For what reason?
Wait.
Like,
I don't know.
And how?
Wait, this is when I was in high school. I don't know.
You know how big Six Flags is?
I don't know. Maybe it was going to be a little travel size one.
No,
I don't know.
you can't have no mini. You can't have no mini Six
I
Flags.
don't know if it was a rumor, but what I heard
What you
is
gonna call
that
that, 3
signed,
flags?
the old people signed for it not to happen.
It's
You gonna call that 3 flags? 2.5 flags? Like that. So a mini 6 foot. No.
Now it makes me wonder, was this ever a rumor?
I think it's just a rumor.
I don't think that's too small of a spot to put. Plus residential and stuff like that. I don't think that's gonna be too small. I don't know if we have enough space out here between all of that.
Yeah,
it would
we
have
do.
to be Lehigh.
It has to be
have
Lehigh.
to be Lehigh.
Lehigh got more space.
Like
they just gonna have to.
Lehigh.
They just gonna have to chill with the Coyotes though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Like going out towards almost like in Mockley.
I don't think they're gonna do that.
Coyotes, Bears, and Bobcats.
Right. Let's get this toxic box.
That bitch is stuffed too.
Yeah, I just seen drawing and writing and whatnot.
See, it wasn't a rumor. This was legit.
How long ago was it?
Yeah, but it might not be from an actual credible source. So
Yeah.
that still can be a rumor.
If you lived in Southwest Florida for significant amounts of time, you know that we get hit with rumors after rumor of big companies moving to our area. How many of you remember being told year after year that there was going to be a Six Flags built in North Cape? Told you, because we have
How
excess
long ago
lands.
was this?
I was in high school. This was a rumor, and then I remember like the old people were signing things for it not to happen and stuff like that.
So them old
and then
folks
people
won, and half of them are dead.
They're talking about the season pass and how it was gonna work if you were a resident in Cape Coral, and then they got hit. The website got hit with it's not gonna happen. I remember, like, it was crazy.
I wonder how that would happen with the hurricane. Like if the hurricane was as bad as it was in Cape, and it'll just flood out the Six Flags.
All right, so
All right, toxic box time.
my toxic box is we need to stop saying that men are simple. I totally motherfucking agree.
Who
Thank
says
you.
Men are simple.
A lot of people. Especially when they raise sons, like I guess raising a son, they think that boys are so simple. Like, just give him a toy and he'll be fine. You know. We don't say that shit.
But you guys say it.
No, we don't.
You guys be like, we're simple. Like we don't.
You guys
Like
say
when it comes to
depends
gift
on the
giving, like
conversation.
when it comes to gift giving, it's like we're simple. Like we don't need the
Simple in
lavish
context,
shit. Like
but not simple as
like as in our inner selves. No, we're not
Yeah.
freaking simple.
we're not simple. We just want to address a lot of the stuff that we talk about.
I will say simple in the fact that I use it a lot when it comes to toddlers. Oh, boys are simple. Boys are easier to handle and stuff than girls are. That's how I use it. And it's true. The only thing that you guys lack is potty training at an early age. That's what you guys make difficult. Other than that, kids are simple. They are. But as an adult, no. I think it's the same as a woman. We have expensive habits. They do too. Yeah, we want a Chanel $4,000 bag. You think they don't want those, unlimited edition retro Jordans that are also $2,000-$3,000?
No,
that's select people.
No, but I'm saying it's not simple because just like we like expensive things, they like it too. It doesn't mean they're gonna go for it, but if they're gifted that, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be very happy. So yeah, I don't think that's true.
What's your
over like this?
Yeah, back brace or something.
I don't know what I need. I need a new plastic general.
I'm gonna gift that for you. I'm gonna gift that for you for your birthday.
Coming in at the grocery store.
Did your birthday already pass?
Yeah, upright.
Did your birthday already pass?
It's coming up in December.
All right.
Start saving.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy you a back brace or something.
Right. The tan one too from the 60s.
Is it unhealthy to not talk to your partner every day? So
is it unhealthy?
Yeah, it's unhealthy.
To not talk to your partner every day. Are you living with your partner?
I mean, does it really matter, like whether you're living with them or not?
I mean, I don't think it's unhealthy, but I don't see it. I don't see it happening. Because if I live with someone, you're talking to him or her every day, unless you wake up, stare at them, go about your business, and come back and not talk to them. No, it's not unhealthy, but I don't think it's realistic.
I mean, like, what if like through text, like y'all don't live with each other, and like through text, like going a whole day without texting them?
Oh, I'm single. If it's been more than 4 hours and you have not texted me, I'm going on Facebook and I'm changing my status.
4 fucking hours, bro.
I'm busy.
4 hours.
I'm working.
Even if it was just like thinking of you, talk to you later. That's enough for me to go another 4 hours. I'm good.
Oh, you tripping?
Oh, for sure. I don't care.
Because yeah, I'm been disconnected.
Actually,
a lot of times
I need text messages too now.
What? What you said?
That I need text messages too.
A simple, cute text message that takes a second, babe, thinking of you. Boop, that's it. Put your phone back, go work because you're a hard worker. I'm not mad at that. But if you go a whole 9 hours and you did not text me, and then you want to come home and clap
I'm
the
working
cheeks,
on a fucking chef.
Fuck that. No.
I'm on a goddamn clock.
I'm sorry.
Trying to make some money, goddammit.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Tell me it's real.
I'm sorry.
I can text you when I clock out.
Once I lock in, once I lock in, I'm in. It's almost like some hyperbolic time chamber. Once I'm in there, I'm in there. Like,
I'll text you when I clock out. Or better, I'll call you when I clock out.
There's times where I like.
Oh no, I'm sending pictures too. Like I'm gonna go to the bathroom and do wanna, and then randomly send it.
That's if I
Shut
pick it up.
You tell them you don't like that.
Not saying they don't like it. Just saying that's if I pick it up. When I get to picking it up,
when I get to my car to come back home.
After 4 hours, I'm officially single.
Oh, you hear that, Jarvis?
Mm-hmm. You hear that, Jarvis? And I'm putting the timer too. Countdown to 4 hours.
Oh, you suck.
Bruh.
Oh, you suck. Now, what if somebody tired as fuck? And sometimes if you overwork and you keep working, like it happened to both of us. Both of us was in there sleeping.
Happens to me all the time.
We did the truck, we did this, we did that. We was doing shirts, we was doing this. We went to bed early. Okay? And I'm talking about the full 8. The full 8, if not more.
When that happens, you tired.
Right. Mm-hmm. So
that's twice the 4 hours that you need.
Homeboy is single 2 times.
Yeah.
Because he went to sleep. He
extra single. She gonna be like, it's 8 hours now. I'm definitely single. I'm on a date right now.
When I'm about to take a nap, because my naps are usually an hour, 2 hours. Like,
okay.
And I'll text him and be like, Me time. Good night. So he knows. And then when I wake up, I'll be like, good morning, even though it's like 7 o'clock in the afternoon. You just gotta communicate. I know, but that's just
why you gotta make things so complicated.
I'm a complicated but I don't lie. I don't lie. Like, I don't hide behind shit. And then when we're official, all these things come on. Like, I tell you from the beginning how it is. Hold
on. You ever watch American Gangster?
Yes.
Okay, you remember when Richie would say that same thing? None of that makes any sense. Oh, because you're not a liar? That makes you right? No, you're still doing the dirt. Like, what? You're still crazy. Like, that doesn't make any sense. What did his wife say? Because you're honest. You think because you're honest, you can blah, 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 blah. No, you're still doing the craziness. You're just honest about it.
Okay, I'm honest that I'm crazy, but it's okay. I give you warnings.
No, that don't make any sense. Go ahead. That's right. Oh, I'm honest, but I'm honest because I'm crazy.
What is your guilty pleasure movie?
Guilty pleasure movie.
Y'all know what
that like you enjoy that you'll always watch.
You don't know what a guilty pleasure is?
No, like I don't get it.
I've never been asked that question.
Yeah.
I've never heard the conversation of guilty pleasure being used. So that's why, like, when you
can you use it in a sentence for 20? I feel like I'm in a game. Use it in a sentence, please.
This podcast is called Intellectual Nonsense, by the way.
And look, this is the nonsense part.
Is it?
Yeah.
Just because y'all don't know what his phrase is.
No, that's her. I knew what the phrase was. I just never been asked the question.
You want the definition?
Like that?
Huh?
Do you want a definition?
Yes, please.
Definition, it says something such as a movie, television program, or piece of music that one enjoys despite feeling that it is not generally held in high regard.
Oh, Scarface.
Oh.
Boom.
That's a classic, though.
Yeah, but it's not a good movie.
Who says who?
Well, I mean, like, as in good, as in the story behind it is not good, but I like it.
That's what her definition and what she like more talking to is like, what's a movie that you like but the rest of the world didn't like? Like
what's a movie that if you wanted to watch it, everybody would be like, why this movie?
Shit.
You know what's crazy? I will have to say Nightmare Before Christmas. Because my family members...
That's a classic.
A lot of my family members don't like it. My close friends that I hang out with is like, I'm not into it. Co-workers, like, I've run into a lot of people my whole life. They're like, it's stupid, it's ugly.
Did they not have a childhood?
Like, I have no idea. But yeah, I've got more negative.
That was every year. That's every Christmas time, Halloween time. Like,
I got you. The Phantom.
The Phantom?
The Phantom. The dude with the purple.
Oh, okay.
Suit on.
Okay.
It wasn't highly regarded. I thought it was an awesome fucking movie. For some stupid ass reason. It was an awesome movie. What else was a guilty pleasure movie that everybody didn't like that I thought it was enjoyable? When the whole debate with the majority of people didn't really like the
Great Debaters?
No, the Pat Patterson.
Oh, you mean the Batman?
The new Batman.
No, that one was a good movie.
Enjoyed it.
That was a good movie.
I'm saying it wasn't highly regarded. Like it.
Well,
like,
no, a lot of people said it
wasn't highly regarded because of who played Batman.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
But I was fine with it.
Like the bar, as far as those movies go, is like Christian Bale is up at the top.
Yeah, of course.
And then it trickles down, kind of.
Like every new Batman.
So where would you place him?
Who?
Robert Pattinson.
I said Pat Patterson. Why did I say Pat Patterson?
We knew who you talking about.
I'm in wrestling. Out of all of them,
I'll put him at a strong 3.
What?
Like number 3, like 3. Christian Bale number 1.
Who's second?
It either has to be Ben Affleck or like classic who's one of those classic ones?
Michael?
Not George Clooney. for damn.
Oh hell
no. But what is it? Something Adams or something like that. Whatever.
You talking Adam West?
Yeah. That's a classic one.
His face.
That's a classic one.
He just said.
Just because it's funny.
He just said.
66.
He was funny. Because it was funny,
that was the
bro.
face that goes with eat.
You talking about Family Guy? Adam West?
Because it was funny. Just for the comedic relief.
I guess I'll put that in my honorable mention just because he's the first, but I'm not putting him in the rankings at all. I'll give Christian Bale. I'll give Christian Bale top spot, even though that raspy voice was tearing me up. I'll give him top spot. I'll give Michael Keaton second spot.
Where are they?
Yeah. I'll give Michael Keaton second spot, and then I'll give
Michael Keegan?
Yeah. It's Tim Burton's world, man. It's Tim Burton. Like, he did Nightmare Before Christmas, Edward Scissorhands, Batman. You got to give Tim Burton his due. And then I'm gonna take Val Kilmer for the Batman Forever, because that was an awesome movie.
My guilty pleasure movie would be The Devil Wears Prada.
Yes. Yes.
There are some people who are just like, yeah, I can't really watch that, like, but I actually enjoy the movie.
What was that other movie? With Christina Applegate.
Who?
Christina Applegate.
The one that was on.
I don't think I've got a list of any Christine.
I ain't never heard of this movies. Christine Applegate.
Like, I've heard of her. I don't think I've seen a movie.
She's probably a made-up character.
No, she's not a made-up character. This girl said she's a made-up character.
She doesn't exist.
Damn, that was a hard question. Like, a guilty pleasure movie. Like, I can only think of my only. Oh, I got you. Monster Truck. Wasn't that popular of a movie. It was a horror film. And it was almost like a Saw, not a Saw, but a Leatherface type character.
You talking about that Stephen King movie with the
I don't know if
with the red car?
Oh, I
no, this dude was in a monster truck. Like, he literally ran your ass over with a monster truck. Them big ass tires was fucking you up.
Wow. The fuck are you watching?
This was back in the day when you would just flip through channels.
Yeah.
And I flipped to the Sci-Fi channel.
And you saw it and you just couldn't stop?
I was like, it was a terrible movie.
But you just couldn't stop watching it.
It was good. And then the crazy part about it is, me and my brother really wasn't like close because he was too far off. Like, we acknowledge each other, but it's just like, by the time he came in, I was at the house. I'm in the car. I'm out, and I'm at high school. I wouldn't even.
Another one.
He watched. Like, I already moved over here. This was like 2012. He had posted on his Facebook that he was watching the movie, and I was like, "What the fuck? How would you just pick that movie out?" It didn't have no promo. It wasn't a top fan. It was like a low budget indie film.
It just ended up in TV house somehow.
He picked it up and thought it was good. I was like, it was that good. It was so terrible. It was good. Yeah, Terrifier was another one like that. It was terrible, but it was good.
One more for me. Another one. Wild Wild West with Will Smith. Loki.
That was
it was a bad movie, but it was like.
I understand. It was butt cheeks. Yeah. I thought it was a good
I understand why Will Smith was like, "Damn, I regret making that movie." But like, I mean, as a kid, I was like, "This movie kind of good."
That movie was me for me. I loved it.
Watching it as an adult, I'm like, "Yeah, this was kind of corny." But
no, I still watch it.
I've watched it too, but as an adult, I could see like, this was kind of corny.
No,
but
them jokes still fucking.
I see why I liked it as a kid.
When Will Smith tapped on Homeboy titties, just that killed it. And then Homeboy was like, "You will die, sir, after you, sir," and hit the button, and Homeboy just said, "Pow!" just fell out. Son.
I'm like, yo,
son.
That's it.
When Will Smith had the fucking collar on with Homeboy and they out in the woods, in the cornfield, and they out there getting the little thing. I was like, son, this was comic. This was comic. Like, I loved it. That was the portion of the show. Of course, like, subscribe, share, hit the bell notification, do all of that. Link down in the description. Make sure y'all look for all of that. We'll have her link, have his link, and have my link. Of course, this episode is brought to you by the Slow Down. Actually, hit the link.
Slow down. I just want to get to know you.
Just get to that bridge. Slow down and bless me with your beauty.
Do the E. Do the E. I'm done, y'all. I'm done.
Here with your social medias.
Lena Martin on Facebook, and on Instagram, I am also Lena Martin. Yeah.
That was another person.
Man, just say Lena Martin everywhere.
Right? Just Lena everywhere.
Lena Martin everywhere. Not Twitter though.
Right. Eugene, tell them about your Twitter that you got banned off.
Fuck you, dog.
You got banned again?
No, that's the old one that got banned.
No, but he always brought it up.
Yeah.
But Twitter.
Just put that on the shirt.
No, man.
I got banned on Twitter.
It's like how I get banned just for like I ain't want to say it, but
You tell me I'm out here looking like a damn cactus.
Oh, prickly ass.
Mm-hmm. Looking like a bear. Go ahead. Hit the social.
That's Turk Child on Twitter, on Instagram. I don't post a lot on Facebook, but you know.
I am done.
What are you talking
Can you
about?
play the music, please?
We just gonna skip over Icy, right?
EX3 everything. Y'all come for your shirts, the cups, the mugs, and all that other stuff that comes in there. But at the same time, we talking about for the business. Like, if you're trying to be a client, I mean, if you're just a client that's just trying to get some, I'm me, I'm him on a shirt, go to Custom Order SA. But when you're coming for that business, you're looking for quality t-shirts that's gonna last as long as the t-shirt and your shit ain't falling off. Okay, we've had those moments. We've been where you at. We've been where you at, and we had stuff fall off and break, but we got better.
My last
we got
TV
stronger.
Nerd shirt.
Yeah, we keep growing. That's how you do this. Once you fail, you don't stop. You keep moving. You keep moving because you don't know where you're gonna be at. Other than that, this is the EX3 Network. This is the Intellectual Nonsense. Ashley.
Damn, Tweet got that heat.